word. One, Petra, of course. It's basic place for, for the Nabatean, as the kingdom of the Nabatean. The second one here, little Petra. The third one also, we have Nabatean influence in Madain Saleh in Saudi Arabia, in the north of Saudi Arabia also. It have this Nabatean influence. Now, no much records to know exactly what was it, but it's very logic to consider this was a very old station for the trade caravan, for having like a rest here, having a rest, because when we go now to see more monuments, it will be more for like a hotel. So can you imagine, these caravans traveling with these thousands of kilometers, and then they knew that there is also here like a water source, okay? And it's a place for having rest, for maybe a couple of days. And that will be, telling more when we see the configuration and the decoration of this place, which is pretty much different than Petra, because yesterday in Petra we walk in a sikh, we've been talking about like biblical religious of what they believe, life after death. We talk about tombs, but here it's not for that purpose, even not for trade business. Here it's for fun. It was for them, for entertainment, for taking a very good rest. And it's systemized with the water system in a different way. I'm saying that now, but physically now, when I will show you, you will be surprised of the Nabateans, how they digged all these hard rocks to make a big cisterns and many cisterns of water to use it for the facility for their guests.
So this used to be like a resting spot for them.
This one, they consider it, they go with the logic. This is like, I'm a trader, so I want to have rest, so I pay tax, I pay money here.
You pay money here.
And then I enjoy the facility. Okay. Like it's the reception.
Oh, okay.
You see, you can't just symbolize it.
Makes sense.
People want to leave. They've been leaving, maybe in the same way, but in a different style, which is, makes sense for the human to have the rest, especially after a long traveling. So we will walk now through the little sea. Can you see? There is like a little sea, and then we'll start see monuments and facilities in a different design. Next to that room, for a purpose to be like, for these people, it's like maybe VIP, with these caravans, royal guests. But it is what we said, for entertainment.
Right.
It wasn't for a real business. And what?
Well preserved.
Very much. It's not affected by the erosion at all. So the columns, Nabatean columns, the facade, even inside. Even this was lived by the Bedouins, who be like resettled and lived right in here. Carved to be very deep down for kept the water, and there is more than this cistern, like a couple of these cisterns they make it, and they've been very genius to be lead the water and carve the channels to lead the water all the way here from many of sources like springs, and when it's rain, so you can see these channels. Look at the channel of the water. Can you imagine how they are very genius engineers to lead the water all the way to the cistern? So here they don't have any problem with the water.
But where would it flow from?
Flood?
Where would it flow from, the water?
The water from springs.
Yes.
So they know that if they dig the channel to be lead the water from some springs, and also a spots of oasis in a flat area in this desert, and also lead the water. So they always have the water.
It would come from there.
From behind the mount.
Oh.
So they've been climbing the mount and carve the channels to bring the water to their side.
Back then it used to flow from the top, from there.
From the top.
From the top.
Yeah, from the top. So and can you imagine when it's rain, it will be filled up all actually. Take a look right there. You see?
So the Nabatean
Just
used to be
exactly,
there, right?
the Nabatean, exactly the same.
Don't push me in.
Very
So the Nabatis used to create
Be careful.
cisterns of water, store water all year round. And this is one of them.
Okay, so it's very deep, and it's like have a very good quantity, you know, now maybe let me tell you something. Sometimes the people, they think that they like weathered all the water from down like this, you know. No, they have their own system.
Okay.
If you see all this geniusly of them, that they have a pipe, they have a channel, so there's also a tools they use it to deliver the water to everywhere with the facilities. It looks like a meeting room, but they said this is a restaurant. So the people sit, and there's a kitchen there, and there's like a sink. Here, they have a sink. So the sink have like released down. You see?
Yes.
So
Somebody left their drink.
It's the Nabatis.
it's a rocks. It's a hard rocks, right?
Yes.
Can you see how the way they carve it? They carve it in 90 degrees. You know, like when you build anything, you need like a 90 degrees to build, base that to build. So this is the opposite. They carve it in a 90 degree. You almost see the corners, how they, carve it, yes.
But all of this happened during Nabati period.
No, this is, it's like damage because of the people.
People who came after.
They came like 100 years ago, you know, they've been living here, so they doesn't know what is it, so they damage it. Look at the wall.
Oh,
Look at the roof.
look at that.
You see? Look at this. You see? If you came this corner, and you can see a man playing flute, and I can see like a grapes. I can see a woman dancing also. She's she's naked and dancing.
She is.
You see, so somebody holding a basket of grapes for the wine. So to do the wine, they're all this wine. So this is a lot, unfortunately, got damaged from the people who've been here. Look at the graffiti. This is not good. You see, this is a new graffiti. But this, the fresco. This is more than 2,000 years ago.